I am actually going to have a quick look for the memory that we missed. Before I go forward with main quest. I upgrade my armor as well. I forgot to check if this has a good buff. Probably the best bow I've seen there. Where would I have missed a memory? Godless Ruins? This way. It's worth climbing.
Oh, I was furious when the Rangers moved into these ruins. I spent 2 weeks sleeping here, cataloging everything, just in case.
Small. Vertical advantage. Like a crow's nest. These Rangers know their stuff.
I mean, they don't know their stuff though, really, do they? Like, they got betrayed from the inside. Whole order almost fell apart. Range of Vincenzo. Need some firewood, eh? Don't we all?
It's just a stray air gods.
You good, buddy?
Moving around, you butt.
Crying about it. Hit by a stray arrow and fucking crying about it. Pussy Rangers, I'm telling you. Yo. Haven't spoke to you, I don't think. Haven't even heard about you.
Well, I was certainly not expecting such a distinguished guest at my humble outpost here. Though you could have come at a better time. We're a bit busy trying to recover from the attack. Some heads up would have been nice.
How would they have told you about me?
We have signal fires for a reason, you know.
Anything in the region I should know about?
Besides the usual
Trantons.
There were.
Yeah, I killed.
We have you to thank for that, don't we?
Glad you knew it this time. You do.
Well then, on behalf of everyone of... Now,
Alright, that was awesome. Thanks. I'm gonna climb your ladder now.
Beacons are lit. Fewer
Easy.
Rangers are better organized than they look.
Fair, there was only a few places to look, wasn't there?
Beautiful view of Knuckles Edge.
Why? This is so much more common now. Okay. Yada yada yada, I'm on your truck. Okay, no, I'm kidding. I am interested.
The distant winds breathe soft across your skin too.
I'm not just here for the power. A shiver up my back, a trail of fingers across my skull. Is this your doing?
They shout down a long cavern. Distorted screams echo back. How long is the cavern? Across how many sunsets does it stretch?
How long has it been since you were here?
Now, our memory is a wound, reopened.
Doesn't answer my question,
It
Sapper
didn't
Sappadale.
have to die.
Show me. I can't be bothered with your memories right now. Tempted every time. Show me.
Twin stars fall from
I like
night
hearing about
and collide beside the sea.
the story itself.
God and in Hecala, the arc of one bright light obliterates the other. You are in Hecala, a Tabaru Sinakis. You speak for the garden, and for us, the gardener. You have not seen the god for 10 years on the day you come to blows. Which memory of him is true?
So I'm interested to hear about the garden, because obviously it's the focus of the main quest. But yeah, I like the stories. I like the recount of the history of this area. I don't always like the dialogue choices, and when Sappadale, she always gets into that like fucking mode, dude, where she just spams out like metaphors and asks me like stupid questions, and I can only answer in, you know, 3 stupid ways. She just starts going, does the rock not flow along with the sea on the winter's breeze? And I've got to like respond like, yes, just like the chicken to the cow. That's... Did somebody hurt you? I don't care. You know, I don't fucking know, man. Gets nonsensical at the end, but I like the story. The lore. Anyway, I've just seen Nakada after a long time. A warm, wry smile. Sure. We used to bang.
Things were good between you for a time. But who was Nikad to us in Hecala? Help us to remember.
He was my mentor.
Nikad, your guide. He found you in a marketplace, the youngest child of Avowed 7,
Yep.
and recognized our thumbprint on your brow.
True.
He took you to the other Tabaru Sinakis, though he was not one of them. He helped you find your soul's home. In Hecala, did you worship him?
I don't want to answer any of these. I will say, where you were unpredictable and frightening, he was steady and kind.
From him, you learned to be strong for others, even when you felt weak. He taught us, too. What did Nikad learn from us?
He learned... tolerance.
You should both have been afraid. There was a disaster. In a temple, we did something terrible. Many of our people died. It was why you built it. Naku Tedek. But in Hecala, what did we do?
Your first taste of misery terrified you, and you rained lightning upon the land.
The fire took a village with it. We recall a shard of memory. A blinding crash threw us from bed. We stumbled to the street. A line of fire marched across the way out. No escape. We looked with horror upon what we had done. How could you bear to speak to us?
Obviously, I just told you we learned tolerance. I forgave you. You didn't You were just miserable and you didn't understand how to control your emotions, dude. Come on.
Twisted, beneath the brand of your forgiveness.
You're just a god, so when you
It
cry, you know,
burned us
people
to
die.
know you never expected better. After the crisis passed, the people wailed in agony. Did the dead forever wander the nothing of the in-between? You proposed an easy road for their souls to travel on, Naku Tedek, where you returned the dying to the Adra and their bodies to the soil.
I gave the grieving comfort that their loved ones would swiftly return.
Hurt, compassion, healing. We should like that to be our way. Yet Nikad, your mentor, opposed Naku Tedek's construction with his every breath and word. How could he despise your mission? We do not remember why.
Tradition. He didn't want the old ways to change.
Preserving the old ways was the hinge Nikad's life turned upon. Without his purpose, he would have been lost for how to live. Your mentor, Nikad, was a story keeper, and our people's stories say that your souls are wild things. Your souls leave your bodies and run free across the land to enter death and return to life in their own time. So it has been, and so Nikad believed it should always be. Why did you betray him?
Didn't betray him. His hostility to Naku Tedek was a betrayal of me.
Trust, faith,
I had an answer for me.
willingness to concede that others might know best. This is what preoccupied you. We remember now. When he finally saw Naku Tedek and understood what you had built, what did Nikad do?
Did not attack me. He hid from me. Yeah.
You threatened him with violence. He wept and begged to know why you stole true reincarnation from the people. His tears shone. He did not wait for you to answer. He pulled a knife from his belt.
A knife.
The torchlight flickered on the steel. He held it to your throat.
He would never kill me.
What did you do, Enhekala, when your mentor threatened your life?
He couldn't bring himself to kill me in his moment of weakness. I killed him. I wrestled the knife from him and killed him.
We remember. Steel on steel. A spurt of blood. A sound of pain. You stood over him and wept. Could he have been right about you?
No.
One more thing, Enhekala. What did you feel as he died?
Fury. I did what I knew was right.
You planted a tree near Naku Tedek to remember him by. As it grew, we learned that we should not pass judgment, but observe. We twine together. We reach for the sky.
We grow. We grow. We grow.
Grow.
Yeah. Max essence. Why am I letting her grow, the little fawn inside me grow? Is this bad? I doubt it. Okay. Lovely. That did not take very long to find at all. We are all good to move on. I'll return this another time. I could return it now. I might as well. It's well. Okay. Clean up all the loose ends, and then that's main story, main story, main story. I kind of like that way of doing it. I'm sure this guy's just gonna ask me to find another map in the next zone anyway. Hello.
You're back.
Wilfrith is dead, as is every cartographer you hired.
Wilfrith, please.
Yep,
I
it is.
What happened to traps and hired goons?
I hadn't had a chance to see all this before. It's magnificent.
It is quite
Come
magnificent.
on, let's go introduce ourselves to an archmage.
Yes, let's. I've always wanted to talk to an archmage.
This is it. Ringrim was definitely here.
So, why couldn't you just put that on a sign? These ice corpses are excessive.
Yes,
Kind of cool
but
though. I
look
didn't
at
realize
them.
there were corpses at first.
The artistry is sublime. Can you imagine having enough finesse to make all this?
It's not
I
finesse.
can't imagine
What are you
wanting
talking
to.
about? I should just put a bunch
If you
of
gotta
corpses
deal
together.
with
That's
an
not finesse.
archmage to stop the dream
It's cool, but
scourge,
it's not finesse.
So be it. But be careful with this Ringrim character. This place has given me a bad feeling I can't shake.
Piles
A
of
spell.
corpses is giving him
very
a bad
clever one.
feeling,
using her
guys.
illusions to make people choose to stay away. Everyone.
I think that's
except
quite
us.
likely, yeah. She is the Archmage of Terror, right? Yeah, all these frozen corpses are giving me a bad feeling. No shit, guy. No shit. Just Archmage of Terror. Constitution 1 out of 11. Yep, we're never doing a Constitution check ever. Fear can be an effective tool in so many places.
Yes, that's exactly why Ringrim has made a weapon of it.
Good thing we've got our own wizard. Can you get us in?
Of course I probably can. All spells have a counter. You just have to know what it is. But we can figure that out later. Right now, we have to focus on what's at the end of that passage.
Yep. Let's see what you're made of.
Thank you. When Fjord was almost destroyed, it was a wake-up call. The Steel Garrote stole my research and threatened the love of my life. I didn't come here for Ringrim.
Except for you did.
Chances are we'll die. But if we don't, we stop Ludwig and get into the ruins. So, win-win.
Yatsley, you must have been a Rowatayan admiral in a past life.
Let's get going. Oh, and stay close.
think they're welcoming us?
Yes.
What, like it's
Dispel
hard?
the illusion.
That's done.
What, like it's hard? What, like it's hard? Ooh, what, like it's hard?
I'm covered in fur and even I'm freezing. Are her illusions really so powerful?
No, we've been teleported to
Stay
Antarctica.
close. Green Prim's tried to scare us off, but we won't let her, will we?
No, nothing scares me. I'm the bravest person in history. Ooh. It's just Kai. Don't worry.
Whew. What a frosty welcome.
It's quite chilly. Stay by the fire. Is there one of those sort of mechanics where...
I was prepared for heat, sandstorms, monsters.
it's just
Not
just
this.
lights on the way. I thought it might be sort of a cold mechanic where you gotta
It's
run
just a
from
trick,
torch to torch,
Conroy.
eh?
A well-crafted cold trick. Keep moving.
I reckon Ring Room has any loot, like, over to the sides. Secret loot. Strangely marked Zorip spear.
Oh, what a beautiful specimen.
Zorip expert would be interested in this.
Any student of Zarib's and their weaponry would be thrilled.
Do I know the Zorip researcher? Off the top of my head, I can't think of one.
Visitors, do you know what this moment calls for? A beautiful, macabre story that lingers in the mind.
Yeah? Tell me your story.
You
Macabre.
wish to find me in my tower? You'll have to wait until I tell this tale.
Alright. Hurry up about it though.
We
It's a
gotta
very
get
cool
into
tower.
That tower? I hope Yatsley brought her ladder.
It's not her, it
Got
brings
to
the
be a
ladder.
way. Let's snoop around.
Land shaped in the dreamer's image, not with stone or axe, but with essence. Songs of ancient.
Oh, I was listening to that, Sapadel.
Fell to pieces, and an entire village perished because they wouldn't put the statue back together again.
Okay. That's one of the memories I've seen, no? I was the one who destroyed that statue in the memory I chose.
Oh good. Skeletons. Just the thing to brighten up the place.
Left leg! Where's my mark?
Unseen.
Watch this! Gather up. On your left here.
Let's see what you got.
Back on my feet.
You've got to be kidding me. What?
Need a moment here. Are you all right, you?
I can't really kill the priest because of the blight being right next to it. You know? I died quickly, thank God.
Time to take
Alright, we're good.
Just as good.
He's let me fucking move around. Been stuck on the stairs and everything. Alright, calm down. I played the fight terribly, but I'm getting annoyed as well. Like, I'm also getting fucking scared. Like, what is going on? Every time I go near the stairs, it just ends up horribly. Nice dodge.
Just a minute.
If you can make the decision the village could not and restore the statue, I will see you inside my tower.
Oh,
I'm
really?
guessing she hasn't had company in a while.
I'm making the decision, or you mean it's like a test to see if I can fix it?
Ringram seems fun.
Frozen. This must be super cold. She does seem kind of fun.
Worse than rock!
It's getting to a point now in this game where I have looted far too many chests. It was cool when I like ran around and got rewarded for my parkour and stuff, like just exploring the map
Here it comes.
with more loot over and over again. But now, like that gameplay or like upgrade crafting loot has gotten a bit stale, maybe. It's getting to the point where I must have opened like hundreds of chests in this game now.
Here we go.
Maybe like 200. But I'm no longer excited about opening a chest, it's just a chore. I want more upgrade materials, obviously. Do like this zone.
Oh, big mistake.
It's got cool lighting. I like all the snow. I like the bodies that go with it. Fucking wall of flesh type shit.
Need a moment, dear.
On your right. Hey, over here. Here I go.
These like red bits that contrast with the snowy ice is very cool as well.
Let's see what you got. Thought that one.
Diversity of all the zones has been pretty good.
Come and get me. Nothing like a win with a good team.
Child's play. That's done.
Just like I say, would have been a bit nicer with some more
Cold reason is necessary.
loot diversity, item diversity, and such.
The heart of stone. It's quite realistic, isn't it?
Then I'll let you hold it.
Even more bodies. Oh, gosh.
That cave was quite the maze.
Try.
Oopsie.
Aye, aye.
Can't imagine I'd have missed much though.
This one's mine. From your right. Let's see what we got.
Child's play. Walk like it's hard. Child's play.
What, like it's hard? Oh. She's got 2 lines, hasn't she? It's just those two. That's that and what, like it's hard? Classic. Ye old floating water trick.
Right behind you.
Shit goes on forever. Where on earth am I ending up? At first I come through that cave, I went all the way around, and I got the Yadra heart. Now I've gone in like this, and I've ended up down the bottom. I don't fucking know.
Let's see what we got.
Or I'm looking at a man and pressing 4, and she's like, "There's nothing there. There's nothing there." Why? Okay, it's opened the door. I jump down from up there. This is okay. This is where I did the water. I think I looked out there from when I was in there. Yeah.
The village wanted so badly to do the right thing.
Did they? I really get a good look at her, right? She kind of looks.
You're
just
here
looks
for my
normal.
Adra piece, aren't you?
You can't have it.
Oh, I do need all the Ardra
Well,
pieces. I
It's a pleasure to meet you too,
thought this was
dear.
sort of a bonus, but
I'll die without the Ardra. Please, don't take it from me. I don't want to die.
I can say, do you mean the Stonehead? So I guess the temple. Not the temple. Oh right, yeah, the temple. But the little artifact that we're rebuilding. I'm guessing it's not like the actual artifact, right? It's obviously Ringrim is using Ardra pieces to sort of enhance or realify the experience. Or maybe the artifact is made out of Ardra, to be fair. We know that has like special properties, especially when communing with gods and souls, essence. I don't think this guy's real, but you know, who are you?
I don't remember anymore. I was in pain for so terribly long. But the Ardra has kept me alive. Don't let them take it away.
Right. You mean the Stonehead?
I was dying before I found the Ardra piece, but it's been keeping me alive. I can't go far from it. If I do, it begins to hurt again.
Unfortunately, it hasn't kept your hairline alive, buddy. It's time to shave that off. I'm taking it.
I told the other villagers I need it. I understand everyone's in danger, but I don't want to die. Don't take the Ardra piece from me. I'll do anything. Please!
You can't keep it, but we can save others with your help.
Is there no other way? Why does it have to be me who dies? Please. Please. No.
He's well voice
If the
acted.
village had been as sensible as you, they would have lived.
He's well voice acted. He has good facial expressions as well, despite not being real.
Was he a real person once? Did all that happen to him?
I think he probably
And
was a
why
real
force
person.
us to make that choice? Why the cruelty?
She's called the
Well,
Archmage of Terror,
better
not the
all
Archmage
those.
of Puppies.
I can't wait to find out more.
Mangled statues and bitter fables. None of this comes from a healthy mind. Or so.
I'm sure they go some.
Alright,
So, 3 missing pieces, and it looks like you found 2 of them.
alright.
This must be the statue mentioned in the story. Let's check around here once more. Maybe we can find something that'll give us a hint.
Okay,
Oh, and Ringrim left us a book. Let's see what it says.
a book. Well, you're enjoying this, aren't you?
And you aren't? Ringrim even took the time to set the scene.
It's kind of fun.
There once stood a village protected by a statue. It kept the air crisp, the land fertile, and the people safe.
Yeah.
For a time, the village prospered. For a time, there was the thought that the winter would never come. But then the statue shattered, and winter did come. And the village could not make a decision to save itself.
Why not? Are they stupid? You know. Could they not just fix the statue? Did they seriously hold on to the pieces and, like, what? They did just rebuild it?
That's the gist of it, yes. But the author said it better.
Okay.
First things first, let's get those statue pieces.
Keep your eyes open and your hand on your hilt. Nothing about this place feels right.
The book is a slim, vellum-wrapped notebook with deckled edges. Most of the pages are a smear of ink, but there is a single coherent section. So yeah, it's exactly what she read. Probably should have made that rhyme. Oh well. Probably should have.
Ready, aim.
Would have been cool, but oops. What I wanted. think it hurts skeletons anyway. What's this? Can I have it? Ah, an apple. Thank you. Wait. Sneeze.
Make way. You take me.
Can't do that. Don't think so.
Or, don't think so, dear. Just cast a spell, okay? But damn you, Yatsu. I hate being webbed so much.
What? Like it's hard?
Child's play. At least you still got to hear the what, like it's hard. Jesus, that is fucking bright. Me goddamn eyes, bruv. 70% of the original damage you received. It's not too bad. Reflecting arrows and projectiles would be fun. I don't know. I think it like matters at this point. Any of these, they're all pretty meh. Let's just go for max stam. I don't even know if mine has a penalty of 25. I've not even gained any. Oh, it does.
The village was on the verge of destruction, but still they argued.
And there's the hand. That means we have everything now. Let's hurry back and see how it all works.
Keep your guard up. Let's get this over with.
It's the lesson rather than the authenticity of the story that... We've got all the pieces. Quick, quick, put them in. Oh, I want to see how all of this works.
I was thinking there might be an order to how to put them in. Otherwise I don't understand the point of the book. Fortunately the rhyme's gone. Alright.
And off we go.
Here
Fake
goes.
rhyme, that is.
Whatever happens, I hope it leaves our parts intact.
We're going into an Archmage's tower. It'll all be fine. Or at least exciting.
Stop fangirling. For 1 minute, alright? We got work to do here, Yatsley.
Oh, you made it. Unfortunately, I still have reading to do.
It's alright, we'll wait.
Use yourself with these skeletons while I finish this paragraph.
No, you don't need to send me skeletons, I'll just read stuff. A hastily written note. Autopsied far too many of these things, no signs of them being the source of the dream scourge, which makes no sense whatsoever. Can't send me skeletons to fight and then moan about the noise. That's not what a clever archmage would say. Alright. There's a priest somewhere. There it is. They do so much healing, it's ridiculous. My favorite line.
Right behind you.
Right flank. Try that again.
I upgraded my sword like as much as I could without farming for a shit ton of time, and I'm still not that impressed with my damage.
Can't keep this up.
I think if I use better like damage focused rings, that'd be alright. If I use the crit stuff, I'd probably do way more damage. Just my own fault, I guess, for prioritizing the stats.
Need a moment, dear.
Let me catch my breath. I need a minute. Let's see what
My bad, just keep dying instantly? What is this? Useless fuck. Oh my god, there's more. Can't tell if there's some, like, spawner I'm supposed to kill, or if this is just a boss fight.
good fight.
It's a boss fight. Alright, she's finished reading. Now I can go around and read all the stuff around here. Okay, it's just flammable. Music not worth it. 20 years of practice and I can't play worth a damn. Might be a professional mage of terror, but you can't even play music. I saw this in Sansa's shop, right? Don't know if it was as infected. The hand occult appeared to be hiding something, although in all honesty I'm beginning to lose interest in figuring out what. Okay. She'll go back to investigating it in a few years when she's bored. History tells us that the people we now call Rauataians emigrated from the Deadfire archipelago after a massive cataclysm shook the region. Alright. Hey! Just before I talk to her. I want to drink a bunch of stat improving shit in the hopes of getting more dialogue options. It's like 2 perception, you know? 2 intellect, 2 dex, 2 might, 2 resolve.
Oh, look at the 3 of you. It's like something out of a book.
This is not what I expected her to look like.
An unknown deity, a long-lost Rawatayan, and a rainbow-colored wizard. All looking for a garden, from what I've gleaned.
It is her. We felt the pluck of her fingers outside our door, searching. For us? Our prison?
She looks
Who
kind of cool.
is she?
Looks kind of crazy.
What does she seek?
My little puzzle was very clever, wasn't it? A challenge and a parable, all
It
at
wasn't
once.
clever at all. You just made me
Where I'm
go
from,
pick up pieces of statue and put them back.
hospitality usually involves a mug of cold ale and a plate of warm cookies.
It wasn't a puzzle. She's not godlike, is she? I'm like looking at her head. It's got like the crystals, but I think that's just her like headdress. It was very impressive, Archmage. Yes.
Flattery gets you
fuck.
nowhere here.
I thought she'd like being
I
flattered.
want to see what you are on the inside. Too often,
Alright.
mortals like to hide from their own truths. I like them brought to the surface. What did you think I was trying to tell you with the puzzle?
Absolutely nothing. The puzzle was terrible. That people need to be sacrificed for the greater good.
Indeed. Omelets need shattered eggs, after all. The point of the parable is quite simple. Sentimentality is a privilege. The village would have lived if they had chosen to sacrifice one dying soul for the good of many living ones.
Was the village real?
I hardly know, honestly. When you've lived as long as I have, it's easy to lose track of
I
individual
wonder how old she
lives.
is. She's an elf, right?
More
So
than anything, the whole challenge was for you to understand how I think.
maybe they can live a lot
No
longer.
one truly matters in the long run. Not even me, or the other archmages. It's what we leave behind. What matters is that our lives buy the world more history, more beauty, more time to create interesting things. Do you understand?
I mean, I understand what you're like, but I don't necessarily agree with what you're saying. Trying to convince me not to go to the ruins. Is that even what she's trying to do? Read what she said again real quick. I don't think that's what she's trying to do. You're preparing me for something.
For conversation with me, primarily. Most people find it difficult to relate to an archmage. And if you cannot do so, it will complicate my attempts to communicate with you. I hope you're not intending to enter the ruins. I won't open the path.
I would like, Yatsley to get a chance to fangirl a bit. I'm pretty sure unsheathing my weapon and showing off my super amazing biceps isn't a good idea, but it'd be funny, so... Sure, let's do it. It'd be it's gonna be bad though, isn't it? But it'd be funny. Funny first, always.
Consider listening for a moment before you resort to utter futility.
I'd wipe the floor
I
with you.
came to the Living Lands because the sickness here, this dream scourge, fascinated me. This plague shouldn't exist. It can't, and yet it does. The essence of the Living Lands is falling
There's
into
no reason why it
chaos
can't
and
exist.
entropy. It's more powerful than anything I've seen. I suspect it has something to do with how the Adra has been severed from the rest of the world. I believe the answers lie in the ruins, but the essence there is so strong it's blocking my spell work, which has never happened before. Ever. No one enters Naku Kubel until I get to the bottom of this. Sorry.
Yeah, it's just Sapadel blocking her spell work, no? Sapadel and perhaps whatever the gods or imprisoners of Sapadel, who I believe were the gods, that we heard plotting against Living Lands. The memory. It's just whatever they left behind, right? So gods can stop your spell work. Said that I was a godlike of an unknown deity. That is not true.
Curiouser and curiouser. What is so special about you, godlike?
Nothing.
You
I'm
have
just
my
touched by
interest.
a different
Show
god.
me if you live up to it.
The Living Lands is a god named Sapadel, and I am their godlike.
Are you? Oh my. I didn't think this was possible. Something I don't already know. I can't believe I overlooked this possibility. A god here, alone, trapped in the severed Adra. This explains so much. My magic being ineffective, the essence here being so intense. And you, godlike, with your unfamiliar appearance. You're the missing key to the lock, sealing Naku Kubel.
That's right. Then, let's go. You can have the runes, and I'll find my way to the garden.
Don't take this the wrong way, but in a different life, I'd have flayed you for my study. You are a godlike of this strange, isolated, possibly miserable god. A piece of them
They're mildly
resides
miserable.
in you. I have no doubt that like will recognize like.
Yeah, she already
You will
told, she
open
also
the gates
told
to
me to go
Naku
there.
Kubel, and I will study this metaphysical aberration up close. Go. Find your so-called garden. Report your findings to me. Perhaps there is more to this than either of us alone can see.
Not too bothered about the discovery of a new god?
A little, yes. Mostly, I'm just pleased that there are still things I'm ignorant of. It's gotten so tedious of late.
She's got a big ego, and her brain's, so far, her brain does not reflect any deserving of said ego. Are you not interested in the garden yourself?
If there's anything of interest there, I imagine you'll find it.
I'd like to ask her about Ludwig. I'm sure she would kick the shit out of Ludwig, but I don't know if she had any other thoughts about that. But what severed the Adra here from the rest of the world?
A good question, with possibly worrying answers.
I think it was the gods.
Severing Adra like this requires mass amounts of essence. The souls of thousands offered up for a singular purpose.
Oh.
Who knows how many were sacrificed to sever an entire
The Echidna,
continent?
no?
And why? I do intend
Echidna.
to find out, though.
Alright, let's go.
My thanks in return, godlike. It's not often that Kith, or really anything at all, can surprise me. I wish you luck on your journey, if you believe in such things. Just keep in mind that countless dream thralls are on the same path. I'm sure you'll survive. If not, well, lovely to have met you.
The honor was mine.
Yes, it was. Not many meet one of us archmagi these days. And
You sign
Orlin,
Yahtzee.
you seem a clever one. Take my grimoire.
Oh.
It will allow you to dispel the barrier I have set before the ruins. You have talent. Not any mage can dispel my illusions. Perhaps when this is over, we should speak again.
You want to speak again? Yeah, of course. Can't wait.
Look at her. Making new friends. Learning new spells. They grow up so fast.
Her idol's giving her a book. Champ. Oh my god. I know where the ruins are. One more important question before I go.
I assume you want directions to
I
the ruins.
I don't, but...
The ruins are far in the northwest. The people here have named that area the... No more wasting time. Off you...
Okay.
Or jump, I suppose, if you're feeling grim.
Look at all these books. Do you think she'd let me borrow some?
Worse than rough!
I doubt this door is openable, eh? Boo. This is a fake bookcase. Come on, you gotta pull this and then it comes out? No? Alright, whatever, I'm good.
Please don't interrupt. I'm enjoying these footnotes.
The fuck did you get an iPad from?
And off we go. Did just happen, right? I didn't
I would
imagine it.
Yahtzee to have spoke to her more.
Liked me, and my spellcraft.
That would have been cool.
And she gave me her grimoire. Look, isn't it the most beautiful thing you've ever seen?
Ringrim has taken notice of you. Your fate may be... No, okay, I'm not saying fate. Fate. You wanted to know what you're made of, now you know.
I just can't believe it. Am I floating? It feels like I'm floating. With Ringgrim's grimoire, I think we can go to the ruins and find the garden.
And as long as nothing's burning, we're still ahead of Ludwig.
Ludwig's got to be close behind. Well, she's waiting for us to open it.
As must you.
Never thought I'd be so relieved to head into ancient ruins.
Can I... fast travel? Maybe. Nope. I don't exactly like, know the way out. There you go. We have a conversation with Marius.
Such a barrier. It's remarkable.
Let's have a chat with Marius real quick.
Let's not do that again.
Let's stay out of Archmage's domains from now on.
Weren't even there.
Sure, we made it out alive, but that outcome felt out of my hands more than I'd like.
Sometimes it's good to step into the unknown.
Right. I'm trying. All I'm good at is surviving, under specific conditions that make sense to me. When things don't make sense, what am I supposed to do? Just hope it all works out?
Sort of, and just rely on yourself and rely on your friends, yeah.
Right. I wish I had thought of that. Anyway, I'm glad to be out of there. Time to curl up with some jerky and a few swigs of Wodak. Anyway. Thanks for talking.
That area was really cool. The Archmage, she was quite cool. She had a cool look, a cool tower. But I don't know, she could have been slightly better. I think the chat could have been slightly better. I think she could have had some other things going on with her looks as well, other than just the sort of like markings on her face and neck and whatnot. Still, overall, though, it was cool. Is that wooden platform there for a reason? I don't see any loot. I'm pretty sure Ludwig is going to show up as soon as I open the thing. Don't really understand why, like, Ringrim's not here either, ready to go in, study and whatnot.
I've dreamt of exploring Nagukubel for years, to find out what happened to the godless who built this and why they vanished.
No time to waste. Let's do it.
Of course, but we can take a little look around, since we're here already, can't we?
There must have been a battle here long ago. See those metal corpses? We saw them around Naku Tedek, too.
Yeah.
These are magfolk. They're often found in many godless ruins, but they are definitely not
Magfolk.
godless.
Had to be here for a reason.
To kill godless, I imagine. Godless ruins are filled with magfolk remains, but no records of them exist in Akedan lore. I don't think the godless did well against the magfolk.
Still, I wonder why they fell. Were they overwhelmed, or taken by surprise, or something else?
8 years. Blood like a fountain. No quarter. Nothing spared.
I think the Magfolk were probably
Wait, did the voice in your head just talk? What did it say?
probably made by the other gods that came here. She just cried out.
The poor dear. I can only imagine what they saw, what they know, and what they've suffered. Anything of historic
Imagine calling a
importance
god a
is
poor dear.
often blood-soaked. Are you ready? We're entering one of their holiest places. Who knows what we'll find? Okay. Got my wand, got my grimoire. Let's go already.
Let's go already.
Athik, Worthan, Roth.
Yahtze's in our element already.
Nice. Very cool.
We remember. They loved, and we loved in return.
I love loving.
We remember.
We remember.
They loved and we loved in return.
Everyone okay?
Cory and the Bride! Urge the flight! Walk like it's hard. That's done.
I don't suppose we'll actually get some cool shit here.
Oh,
Maybe.
look at that Ardra. What else might be here?
Seems to be a big pillar of Ardra at every godless ruin. Unsurprisingly.
The Akita beats, our veins stir. You are close. Seek the ancient kith who dwell here. They will show you the way.
Ancient kith? Are people here? I mean, Dream Scourge people do. Okay. Also okay.
An intruder comes.
I'm not an intruder.
You don't belong here. Why have you come? What business do you have in this place? Tell me, before I strike you down.
I quite literally do belong here. You look like a godlike. I'm a godlike. You should know I'm a godlike. Only a godlike has put our may into this place. You must have been one just as I am.
The gardener grows and grows and grows their reach still, I see.
The gardener. That must be how the ancient Akidans referred to their god. To stop it all.
I am Numena.
Yeah.
Tebaro
Oh shit,
Sonakis,
Yatsli.
and guardian of the Akita and the living lands. They came swarming, relentless, these juggernauts. So many they stole the heat from the stars. They brought death to our temples. They brought doom to our king. And the sky held no sun as our children screamed.
Oh, I know this. You speak of the Magfolk.
That's right.
Yes, Story Seeker. Their corpses remain, as do our memories of what they did to us.
They came swarming relentless, these juggernauts. So many they stole the heat from the stars. Okay. What does that even mean? Solar-powered fucking magfolk? Why did they attack?
We would have offered them everything, just to save some piece of us.
It's from the other gods, for
But
sure.
they did not speak. The Deathbringers were only there for the slaughter. Our words were burned. Our buildings were broken. Anything that was of Akita, they destroyed.
That's why there are no records. No histories.
Shit.
We fought so hard, but we fell too. Then they trapped our gardener.
Drought. A sepulchre of endless night. Bones beneath roots. Stop this.
Been hiding what you know about the magfolk from me. Why?
The memory, it scorches our wounds. The light It blinded us. Why were we so afraid?
The gardener quickens. This hastens our fears.
Something tells me those who sent the magfolk seek to finish the job.
Death hungers and cannot be sated. That which killed the Akita wants more slaughter still. So our gardener calls then, begging one more time to be set free.
We wait. They know. They understand. Why do they hinder you?
What's hindering me?
When the gardener calls, there is no turning away. But you will prove yourself to us through a series of trials.
Of course.
Survive these trials, and you will know the way to the garden.
And then Ludwin will just
First
come through without doing
is
them.
a trial of strength. Demonstrate your might against our ancient dead,
Okay.
and earn the right to face the second.
I saw Kishimao's memory. Your people tested her too.
You saw? Yes, she was tested. She was trained to build and lead. But she fell, as did all.
So yeah, obviously Ludwin.
Understudies, we just spoke to an ancient Akidan.
I know, and you were quiet the whole time. Obviously, Ludwin is doing all of this in the name of Boudica. Like, she doesn't care about Adir. Her loyalty was always to Boudica. We knew that already. And Boudica is telling Ludwin to finish the job on Sapodel, basically. I don't know why those gods are afraid of Sapodel. It was Boudica, and it was another god. I just don't remember who. Boudica and another god, they were the ones who wanted to end Sapodel early. Boudica was more into it than the other god was. Boudica was like, we need to do it like right now, you know? As the other god was sort of like, maybe we shouldn't, though. I could probably have a look through the fucking board to find the god's name, but I don't need to do it. We'll find out soon. They're gonna explain the whole story to me, no matter how much I guess and try to piece it together myself. Like, it's gonna be explained to me real soon, isn't it? Still fun to put the theories together over time from what we've learned in the memories. Slow is insane on this guy. Haven't noticed her using the slow very much.
I think I got bone dust in my fur.
Yeah, sure.
That ghost called you a Tebaru Sanakis. That must be what the Akita called their godlikes.
Captain Obvious strikes again. First time I've been over encumbered in ages.
Coming from the rear. Come and get me!
Who just summoned that fucking shadow? Great. Isoxidu. By pressing space to dodge.
That's one for us.
Nice of them to give us a little break, isn't it?
I get
Yeah,
the feeling they're not done with us.
it is nice. Give me 1 second though before I run in there. Would it be worth asking Yatsli to read the tablet for more details?
I'll have to do a more thorough reading later, but it looks like notes from the architect. It seems Nakutubel was divinely inspired, so it's Sapadol's fault you got lost earlier.
I never got lost, but okay.
Careful! The walls now!
Take it off. Give me a target. Let's see what you got. Make way. Come and get me!
Ah, fuck.
What am I hitting?
You're hitting the guy that was right next to me when I pressed the button. Holy shit, please, game. Now, when I press the button from the user spell, just do it. If I press it twice, make him do it on the guy closest to me. Like something, please.
Hey! Over here!
Patience, dearie. That's the last of them. So much for the first trial. On to the second.
Cool. One-handed melee, mace. A successful special attack casts Pull of Eora. Nice. I guess I gotta go right side.
Look! Now we've got another door open.
Rather strange. You have the gardener's markings, but you are not one of us. You did not fall with us. Why have you come here? Tell me your mind. Tell me what rides in it.
The gardener arrives in it, actually, constantly complaining and screaming in pain in my mind. In a previous life, I had a little mind flayer tadpole. My other spin of the wheel. I was told it must pass your trials to find Sapodalo.
The Magfolk sought the gardener too. And our gardener did not want to be found.
Yeah, but she wants to be found by me,
Our gardener
okay?
knew what the Magfolk would do, and the waters boiled.
Was boiled the land
The
opened.
land
Rivers
opened.
frozen ground.
We broke the pain. We died with them. How could... did we do this?
You killed Akita when you fought the Magfolk?
We bleed, they bleed, the Magfolk strike. How could we pierce the vein? We cannot, we...
Oh, they were losing.
Why must we feel this again?
Or grow up, you're like a 5,000-year-old god, right? You control your feelings, goddamn you. It wasn't the first time Enikala built Naku Tedek after one of Sapodal's outbursts.
How could you know of this? Yes, their ways are strange and volatile, and you will need to show wisdom to navigate them. Their ways are not the ways of people. We will know the breadth of your wisdom before...
Right.
Wisdom, huh? Afraid this one's all on you two.
Yeah, don't worry, I got it, buddy.
The mind. I wonder if there's a clever trick to it.
I am the clever trick. So I'm guessing Sapodal was responsible for sucking up all the souls of the Ikeda to win the war, right? They were losing to the Magfolk, so she took them in essentially a giant sacrifice. Or the last piece of the puzzle. I'm just gonna save in this room before I go to the exterior.
We are nearly free now.
Sure are.
So, Who's going first?
Is it a puzzle of mine, or is it a bunch of traps? Ouchie. Excuse me. Oh, almost. I tried to slide and jump. Ah, yes, the greatest puzzle of mine.
These ghosts aren't very helpful, are they?
Maybe you
Sure
just
aren't.
gotta soften them up a little. Lay on the charm.
Perhaps they're just unused to visitors? Surely they'll warm up to us eventually.
Seriously, I'm not like jumping over that to get into this room. Alright. Must be able to come around the other way. I wish the chaps one-shot me on this difficulty and I had to actually dodge them. Holy fuck. Nom, 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 nom.
Flame traps are the worst. I've lost so many blouses to them.
My skin is jarring.
I'm getting a different picture of what really killed the godless. Those spirits? I reckon you're
Ew.
dead already.
Dodged. Those traps suck. That was not a test of the mind. Where's the test of the mind then? Where's it at? Come on, test my big brain.
Are being less welcoming than I'd hoped.
If their last visitors were the Mag folk, I can see why.
They must be trying to protect their gardener. Still, this feels hostile.
Make no mistake.
Mine is
I'm sure it's hostile.
grants me temporary health. Doesn't give me max stem, so I don't want it. Unlucky.
Judging by this mural, the relationship the Akita had with her god was complicated.
But what does the
Perhaps
mural
that
tell you
god
about it?
was a little moody? This mural almost makes me feel nervous.
She does seem a bit moody, to be honest. Every conversation she has with me in her dreams, she just randomly goes off on one, you know. Super angry.
Third time's the charm. Another door is revealed.
Just want to track it.
Somehow you've proven to
Illuminati.
have strength and wit. We now see what you represent. We know the truth of you. We cannot risk you causing another calamity.
Right. The people of Nimana's time thought they knew what was best for Sabadell too. What makes you sure you know any better?
You know of this. Nimana's brethren
I've looked
were
at all the
mistaken,
memories.
but we would know what's best for our gardener. We understand what they are. No more words. You have not earned the right. Finish your last trial.
What are you testing this time?
You come as a supplicant. You do not have the privilege of questions. Go.
Alright. Oh, they're testing my morals. They want to make sure I don't cause a calamity again. So they're testing my morals, my heart, and whatnot. But they'll have to test it tomorrow because I'm done for today. Beastly 4 shots. Pow pow. Doesn't play Halo because he's a bitch.